The C-130 is built for these conditions, delivering cargo where others can't. Landing requires absolute precision.
The C-130 touches down with remarkable precision on the uneven surface, a masterful display of piloting skill in a challenging environment.
The crew handled the landing flawlessly. A successful maneuver on this terrain is always a sight to behold.
The U.S. military is developing an alternative airbase, just 100 miles north of the key Andersen Air Force Base on Guam.
The strategy focused on these key islands. Saipan, Tinian, Rota, and Guam formed a critical defense perimeter in the Pacific.
As we zoom in on the northern airfield of Tinian Island, we begin to uncover the immense scale of this historic site.
The massive airfield in the northern part of Tinian, known as Northfield, was the base from which the atomic bomb.
We now look at the island's infrastructure, including the town center and Tinian International Airport, which boasts. If Andersen Air Force Base were rendered inoperable by enemy attacks, this airfield would be capable of
This overhead view shows the original scale of Northfield, featuring 4 parallel runways, each measuring 8,000 feet.
The contrast between past and present is striking. By 2025, the recent construction work is evident.
This aerial view shows the progress at the Northfield construction site. The clearing for the new parallel runways is active.
This is Northfield at its peak during the war. As you can see, the scale was massive compared to the present day.
This joint military operation showcases unprecedented international collaboration with forces from the U.S., UK.
This historical landmark, known as the atomic bomb pits, served as a storage and preparation site, acknowledging the heavy history made here.
This joint deployment highlights the critical importance of our interoperability. As you can see on the map, Sector 4 falls under Joint Command starting today.
The jungle tries to hide these wartime remnants, but behind this door lies the true heart of the defense.
A clear view of the entire site reveals the 4 long, parallel lines of the runways, showcasing the massive scale of the facility on Tinian.
As they approach Tinian Island, the crew is focused on the ongoing operational activities, preparing for the final descent toward the isolated airfield.
Maintaining airspeed at 70 knots. Flaps 25. Runway elevation is clear, preparing for flare.
Nice. All 4. So partial, okay? Partial, reverse, brakes. Brakes. Roger.
2700 to establish approach climb arms, heading 090.
Roger.
As the first military personnel arrive, the airfield buzzes with activity. Here we see the first troops exiting the aircraft. Truly joint operation, the diversity of the forces on the ground is evident in their varied uniforms and specialized gear as they arrive.
The C-130 cargo ramp provides a critical link in the logistics chain. As the soldiers deploy the integrated cargo system.
Time. Checks. Done.
B1, rotate.
Rotate.
Climbing away.
Airborne. Up. Raise the nose.
Tinian Tower, C-130 Heavy, cleared for takeoff, runway 8.
00. Clear to enter control area, maintain altitude below flight level 060, all 4.
Go to channel.
Go around, okay.
As the mission shifts to ground defense, airmen secure the perimeter, establishing their positions near the runway.
The logistical phase of the deployment relies heavily on the rapid unloading of critical supplies from the C-130.
Hey! Keep moving!
The specialized tools required for this operation must be carefully secured. The generator and water tanks are critical assets that cannot shift during transit.
Securing the heavy asset is paramount before loading onto the C-130.
Lift on my count. 1, 2, 3, and set.
Moving these supplies requires absolute synchronization. The team relies on precise coordination to handle the weight across the tarmac.
The final stages of the supply movement are underway as the C-130 prepares for departure. Soldiers are securing the last of the equipment before takeoff.
This rapid and necessary refueling operation is key logistical task, highlighting the efficiency of the ground crew.
Equipment check. Clear to pump.
Effective communication and meticulous coordination are critical for successful ground refueling. Crews rely on
As the Blackhawks approach the airfield, the insertion of these critical rotary wing assets begins.
And watch the precision as they handle the downdraft. The amount of debris being kicked up is incredible, but they've stuck the landing perfectly on this unimproved strip.
The coordination required after landing is incredibly detailed. Every system must be checked and confirmed before the aircraft is secured.
Securing the fuel line is a critical step. The soldier must ensure the nozzle is locked firmly into the aircraft's external port before the transfer begins.
As you can see, this decentralized refueling setup allows them to rapidly service aircraft like this C-130. We're observing the fueling process. The secure attachment of this nozzle is essential before the helicopters can lift off.
Thrust reverse, hold it steady.
80 knots, pressure high.
We're good.
The Seabees work tirelessly under the tropical sun, repairing the vital airstrips on Tinian. Every scoop of gravel was hard-won.
As you can see, much of this road repair is done by hand. It's an ongoing, strenuous effort to ensure these roads...
The narrator captures the soldiers leveling the material on the ground. They use shovels and their feet to spread and compact the material spilled onto the road surface.
As you can see, this section is complete. The crew has done an excellent job filling the potholes with fresh gravel, ensuring a smoother ride for drivers.
This specialized heavy equipment is essential for keeping the supply roads clear. The military backhoe loader can quickly clear the dense brush and debris.
Clearing this overgrown terrain is no easy task. The sheer mechanical strength of the backhoe is tested by the massive amounts of brush and soil.
This continuous clearing effort, the military backhoe skillfully pushes through the dense brush.
With the final load of brush cleared, the area around the runway is now prepped. The machine reverses, signaling the completion of this phase.
Inside the cabin, the operator's focused effort is paramount. He carefully manipulates the controls, constant.
Backhoe continues its work. It is a slow and methodical process of site restoration. With remarkable accuracy, the front bucket begins to clear the light vegetation and dirt, revealing the original runway surface beneath.
The operator constantly manipulates the washer joist and the steering wheel simultaneously. It's demanding physical work.
We're here to assess the impact. On one side, the relentless march of development. On the other, a wilderness that refuses to yield.
This aerial view reveals the scale of the operation, with numerous military vehicles and containers parked on the old concrete pad.
This staging ground represents the culmination of weeks of preparation. All vehicles from the armored
The scale of the logistical effort here is immense. The sheer volume of material required for the airfield's revitalization is unprecedented.
The logistics area is a hive of activity. Personnel move constantly between the staged vehicles and these temporary
From this view, the sheer scale of the logistics is clear. But more importantly, the precision and organization of this staging area are unmatched.
The logistics area alone covers several acres, a testament to the extensive operational footprint required for this mission.
As the troops board the aircraft, the urgency of the mission is palpable.
Check your harnesses! Secure all loose gear! We are 5 minutes out! Stand by off!
The view from the open door highlights the vastness of this strategic corridor. Our primary objective is to secure the shipping lanes below.
This multinational task force, drawn from across the globe, is moments away from the objective. Their training is absolute.
Inside the cabin, readiness is absolute. Gunner, stabilize your sector. We are 5 mics out. The patrol moves out.
Leaving the airfield behind, they head down the rough, overground road, eyes fixed on the mission ahead.
As the soldiers move off the main track, the true challenge of the tropical environment quickly becomes apparent. Tinian, the journey through the jungle was relentless. Despite the grueling conditions, the soldiers remained laser-focused on their mission.
We move now to the airfield for another helicopter operation. The landing of this transport helicopter is truly a powerful sight.
In a hot deployment zone, speed is everything. The moment the ramp touches down, these soldiers are already moving.
A continuous stream of soldiers, moving with practiced discipline and precision. In this environment, synchronization is paramount.
The rapid completion of the troop insertion was noted. The massive transport helicopter lifted off and flew away.
Captured here in stunning golden hour light, the precision of these coordinated air operations is evident as the helicopters skim the runway.
Green light! On! Smoke out! Drop!
As the heavy bundle clears the ramp, the extraction chute deploys, pulling the main canopy open for its descent to the green zone.
Once the payload is clear, the priority is getting the aircraft back to altitude safely. We call this the combat ascent.
Guam Center, Calix 55, good morning, heading 040.
The mission demands absolute precision. Notice how the pilot's hands manipulate the yoke, demonstrating...
George isn't having it today. Swamp 22 requests a keep slide. Roger will give the slide to the other.
As we maintain our altitude, the breathtaking view of the ocean and the distant island comes into focus.
The South Asian female narrator observes the aircraft pulling up and away from the airfield.
Mac Charlie from Calix, do you have an expected time for the debrief?
This mission underscores the unwavering commitment and sacrifice of the men and women who serve.